Each of my bones joined together in harmony as they played various musical instruments. Upright bass, piano, and drums came together in a colossal manner, shattering the sound barrier. As the sky fell down in a puzzling fashion, piece by piece, the puzzle pieces fell into a pot that shattered into pieces, and those pieces turned into Reese's Pieces filled with diesel fuel. That was the same fuel that fueled the Rockefeller locomotive that shot through my apartment complex. When asked how I felt about the whole situation, I chose not to comment. I rubbed my hands together whilst licking my lips in a devious fashion, no lipstick required. Commissioner Gordon suspected I was up to no good, so I disappeared into the night. As I drove down Hollywood Boulevard, I noticed a man standing outside of Ammunition. Parked my automobile to see what was wrong. In a lukewarm fashion, I opened those grand mesh doors, but was not met with a lackadaisical wave from the worker. I heard a voice like Randy Orton in 2009, and proceeded to light a match, burning the place to the ground. They talked to me. Before Los Santos could get into a tizzy, I immediately equipped my rainbow parachute and jumped from the highest point I could find. They never saw me again.
The trio arrived in Paris. We were here for a wedding. Ain't no need to dodge the questions. All y'all saw the news. Yeah, we accidentally burnt that place to the ground. The groom and bride were displeased and on their face relayed a frown. Made my kids proud because I don't back down. They accused us and we denied it. But once we left, we gloated about it. The trio is referred to as goats. Verse is so cold, I hope you brought your coats. We the kings within the castle's walls, surrounded by the moat, to stop any and all hope. You want over the drawbridge? What's the magic word? Say anything other than the Venomous trio are my goats, and you'll be taken from this world and put into the next. Yeah, I assert dominance on this beat, so from now on, call me a god when I speak.
A stands for a story I have to tell all of you about a horrific plane incident where a man in a wheelchair pulled open the plane door and was sucked out. B stands for believe me, I was in utter amazement the old fucking geezer had just done the job for us. Pulled the lever and saved me the trouble. C stands for can you imagine how his family felt once they heard the news? Endangering all 145 passengers, a 75-foot anaconda had made its way into the luggage before liftoff and now threatened the lives of everyone aboard. D stands for don't be afraid of the snake, for it can smell the fear seeping from your withered soul. Hold tight and I will make the ultimate sacrifice in the name of justice. E stands for endure the hardships, for nothing else can harm you once you've been through it all. I quickly shot up from my chair and taunted the giant reptilian, mocking both his lineage and sense of direction. F stands for fight the good fight. I equipped my fists in slot 1 and began swinging with both normal and enhanced strength. The snake did little to appear afraid. Instead, he seemed to feed off the threat of combat. G stands for get the fuck off the plane, no matter what. The titanified snake grabbed hold of me and hissed with the might of 20,000 deities. I could no longer defend myself, and informed the passengers of my life status in the next 60 calendar seconds. They began diving from the plane, which was flying around 30,000 feet above the Atlantic. H stands for help me please, somebody help me. This satanic creature has quite the sturdy hold on me. The Neanderthals looked blankly and continued to flee further back in the plane or through the door. I stands for I don't know what the fuck the pilots have been doing this entire time, but God forbid I find out, or my fists of crushing thunder would be called upon them in a moment's notice. J stands for just crashed into the Atlantic as the snake took my life. Amazing.